This time around, I'm attempting to be a spouse first, not all the time since it's not generally imaginable, and some of the time I'm a mother. Initially, is he wonderful? In no way, shape, or form, yet you realize he has a ton of the characteristics. No, he has a ton of the characteristics that I love. First thing that hits me is all the pessimistic stuff that surfaces, every one of the skeletons and everything that you have managed. Have you heard the most recent buzz encompassing Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, and her union with entertainer Richard Lawson? It seems like there may be some difficulty in heaven in spite of no authority declaration or affirmation. Extremely observant fans who follow Tina via virtual entertainment have been causing a commotion at a few late exercises. We as a whole realize that Tina Knowles, the marvelous 69-year-old matron, is a remarkable virtual entertainment fan. Well, of late her posts have left a few fans contemplating whether everything is all well and good among her and her kid dark fear entertainer hubby Richard Lawson. You realize how fans can track down show like hound dogs. Currently no one's maxim, there's inconvenience in heaven. Yet we should plunge into these fascinating, web-based entertainment pieces of information that have people talking. Tina's posts have been a piece enigmatic, and might I venture to say even a little melancholic. She's been sharing statements about deplorability, recuperating, and fresh starts. It's like she's diverting her inward Taylor, quick dropping clues left and right. And in addition to Tina's obscure statements, are causing a stir. A few fans' case to have seen an unmistakable shortfall of Richard in her new post. Reports started twirling when fans began seeing Richard Lawson's non-attendance during Beyonce's exceptionally expected Renaissance visit, albeit the ghost entertainer excused these cases. Fans started getting on different subtleties on Tina Knowles' Instagram that appeared to recommend a potential division. One of the main signs pointing towards a potential split is Lawson's non-appearance from occasions, including the Knowles and Carter families. As of late on July 2nd, Jay-Z's mom, Gloria Carter, praised her wedding to her long-term sweetheart, Roxanne Wiltshire, after freely coming out quite a while back. Shockingly, the Shout Dracula Shout entertainer was perceptibly absent from the cheerful event. Fans likewise saw his non-appearance during Beyonce's visit. Also, Lawson has been effectively advancing his movie Dark Dread at different movie celebrations, including Cannes. Yet Knowles was no place to be seen close by. In an eminent change, Beyonce's mom discreetly eliminated Lawson's family name from her Instagram bio, progressing from Tina Knowles Lawson to just Tina Knowles. Moreover, the Sugar Slope entertainer has been spotted without his wedding band. As of late, these subtleties have raised doubts among excited fans who are frantic to be aware, assuming everything is out between the couple. What's more, on June 4th, Lawson shared a statement from Ralph Waldo Emerson on his virtual entertainment, joined by the subtitle "One of my number one statements." Emerson is a virtuoso. Anyway, what got consideration was a remark from a concerned fan inquiring as to why he hadn't joined his significant other on her abroad endeavors. The fan composed, "For what reason aren't you with Mrs. Tina?" A broad concerned fan. In light of the request, Lawson guaranteed everybody that all was great and offered thanks for the fans' concern. He made sense of that he was in Los Angeles, chipping away at a series in his movie, expressing, "I'm doing a series here in LA and dealing with my movie. Gratitude for your anxiety. It's all great." Lawson made an honest effort to kill the bits of hearsay. Yet fans weren't persuaded. You see, so much has been happening in his marriage with Tina that fans are presently thinking that there was inconvenience from the start. And Lawson attempted to enlighten us quite a while back. Richard composed a play called No Spot to Be Someone, and thinking back, fans are persuaded that the play was an immediate message on how he sees Knowles' family. As a matter of fact, during a meeting, Lawson discussed his play, saying that each person in the play was attempting to be someone and arrive at something, whether reclamation, love, or achievement. Each person in here is going after something, and nobody appears to very arrive. Individuals are searching for recovery. Individuals are searching for adoration. Individuals are searching for progress. And to have the option to control something, now let's be real. That depiction enormously fits individuals from the Knowles family. Previously, how about we discuss Sovereign Cove herself, Beyonce? She typifies the characters in the play who make progress toward progress, as confirmed by her striking choice to split away from Predetermination's kid and lay out her own performance. Profession, while it without a doubt prompted gigantic accomplishment for her, a few cynics keep thinking about whether this choice might have alluded to a craving for individual magnificence, even to the detriment of the aggregate unit. Moreover, the notorious Solange Jay-Z Lift episode touched off bits of gossip about fundamental strains inside the family. A few pundits contend that these contentions originate from an inborn self-appreciation protection and an emphasis on individual necessities, as opposed to the prosperity of the family. All in all, such a viewpoint leaves one considering whether conceit may be a contributing component in the relational peculiarities Tina Knowles. The matron has additionally confronted her reasonable portion of individual missions for adoration and friendship. While it is just normal for people to look for satisfaction, some guess that the quest for individual satisfaction might have outweighed developing an amicable nuclear family. This could add to Richard Lawson feeling exhausted as he observes an apparently persevering spotlight on self-delight inside the Knowles tribe. Considering these perceptions, one could comprehend the reason why Richard Lawson, with his one-of-a-kind point of view as the apparent pariah, could develop tired when encircled by a family apparently distracted with their singular longings and pursuits. It's just normal for depletion to set in. One can't resist the urge to think about how the unending personal responsibility inside the family might have influenced the elements of his marriage with Tina Knowles anyway. Lawson hasn't been the one in particular who experiences dropped hints about the difficulty preparing in heaven. Tina Knowles has additionally passed on a breadcrumbs for us to continue in a similar meeting where the two talked about their play. Tina was not exactly open to permitting Richard to have his second at the center of attention. The manner in which she conducted herself said a lot, leaving some tattle devotees scrutinizing the real essence of their relationship. Nonverbal communication specialists couldn't resist the opportunity to see that Tina's disposition during the meeting didn't precisely shout cherishing wife. As a matter of fact, most wives who are overwhelmed with passion for their husbands will more often than not look affectionately at them while they talk. Yet Tina didn't take a gander at Richard. Not even once. Maybe she was staying away from his look, radiating energies that this marriage probably won't be based on veritable love hypotheses started to whirl with murmurs of their association being a simple inner self-stroking game plan, stoking the fire. Tina's nonverbal communication passed a hesitance on to allow Richard to have his say. It appeared like he seldom has an opportunity to express his genuine thoughts. Eyewitnesses couldn't resist the opportunity to get on the pressure exuding from Tina. While Richard oozed tranquility and easygoing energy, it resembled seeing an influencer battle between major areas of strength for two people caught in the bounds of their home. As is commonly said, an excessive number areas of strength for of under one rooftop can prompt a conflict of self-images. Yet to be straightforward, it's reasonable the way that Richard might be becoming fatigued of being a piece of this family. And it's not exclusively a result of the disrupting energies displayed during that one meeting. Goodness, my dear, the issues inside this family run a lot further. As a matter of fact, as of late, stunning reports surfaced, including Beyonce's better half Jay-Z claims started twirling that he had been engaged with sedating Beyonce. Yes, you heard that right. The shameful allegations sent shockwaves through the tattle factory, leaving all of us pondering the secret mysteries and battles that might exist in secret for setting Jay-Z's previous protector. As of late, let the cat out of the bag about how the hip-bounce magnate has supposedly saved Narrows on drugs for a very long time. Scarcely no one knows except, I'll say it, man, definitely Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for quite a while. And you keep her that way regardless. We should not fail to remember that in the midst of all the show and hypothesis, Richard and Tina's romantic tale has had its snapshots of euphoria. When it endured their sentiment was its very own story. Their romantic tale, however, with its promising and less promising times, had snapshots of certified association and joy. There were times when Richard and Tina shared delightful minutes, fabricating a groundwork of affection and friendship that won't be quickly excused. In 2015, Tina Knowles, the spectacular mother of Beyonce, said I do to her first love entertainer, Richard Lawson. The service was a stylish issue, leaving fans and paparazzi clamoring for every single detail. Yet this romantic tale is a long way from customary. You see, Tina's conjugal happiness with Richard came 4 years after her separation from Matthew Knowles was finished. In the midst of the separation dramatization, Tina wasn't one to abandon love, not set in stone, to find sentiment once more in Kid. Did she find it tales twirl that Tina and Richard's association had been fermenting for a long. Well, it turns out they had known one another for a really long time. Richard's late sister, who was additionally Tina's closest companion, assumed a pivotal part in their underlying presentation. The flashes flew despite the fact that Tina was pregnant with Beyonce and hitched at the time. Discuss a hot relationship. Quick forward to April 2021, when Richard took to Instagram to honor their 6th commemoration. He admitted his well-established fascination with Tina when he initially met her while she was pregnant with Beyonce. Tina herself uncovered that their gathering was a consequence of help from above during a 2022 appearance on the Tamron Lobby show. She spilled the tea, sharing that their set of experiences extended back an astounding 40 years at any rate. However much we couldn't imagine anything better than to estimate. We are yet to get the full image of what's actual.